morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a real pleasure to be here with you for the Biopharma Summit 2012. This event is happening against an exciting backdrop for the biopharmaceutical sector and for science, research and innovation in Ireland. Your industry plays a key role in the Irish economy, and I look forward to this excellent opportunity to showcase Ireland's scientific credentials in areas of competitive advantage. Our country has an enviable history of success in this field, attracted some of the world's leading pharmaceutical companies, and is home to a thriving domestic sector. Biopharma is of key importance to the Irish economy and has continued to grow despite the global economic recession. The industry has flourished because of a number of our key intrinsic economic strengths, including an innovative, resourceful labour force, a high education standards, a proven level of manufacturing and compliance experience, an inherent ability to comply with demanding international regulations, competitive corporate taxation rates, intellectual property tax incentives, and the R&D tax credit system and the BES incentives, a world-class research landscape, physical and human capital. The government is strongly committed to supporting the continued growth of this key sector, which supports over 50,000 jobs in Ireland at present, both direct and indirect, and exports from this sector were in excess of 56 billion in 2011. Furthermore, we have very significant and sustained job creation in the pharma industry this year, with major announcements across Ireland from the Mile Dublin and Galway, Eli Lilly, Cork and Abbott in Sligo. The Wyatt development at Grange Castle, Dublin, now part of the Pfizer Group, is one of the largest integrated biopharmaceutical campuses in the world, and is the only facility in Europe to manufacture biopharmaceuticals, pharmaceuticals and vaccines in the same facility. Ireland has experienced an increase in its competitive advantage for the FDI companies over the last 3 years, and Ireland now has among the cheapest energy prices in Europe for medium and large business, and house prices are down 50% since their peak in the mid-2000s. The biopharmaceutical industry has been a key contributor to the Irish economy in recent years, contributing a corporation tax and total receipts of approximately 1 billion, which is a huge contribution. Ireland is home to 9 of the world's top global pharmaceutical corporations, while 11 of the world's top 12 medical technology companies have a manufacturing base here. Few other jurisdictions can boast such a formidable pharma presence. It is worth reminding ourselves that our domestic pharmaceutical industry generates over half of all Ireland's exports, and we're the largest net exporter of medicines in the world. In government, we are endeavouring to reaffirm a commitment to the pharmaceutical and the biopharmaceutical industries from early stage research right through to the commercialisation. Indeed, we have research and commercialisation as two sides of the same coin. The academic enterprise axis, if I can call it that, is the best illustrated by the Government Action Plan for Jobs, published earlier this year, of which R&D is a critical component. We are implementing the recommendations of the Research Prioritisation Report, which informs the Action Plan on Jobs by identifying sectors of the employment potential and the commercialisation of research. Among the sectors prioritised is the therapies, including the synthesis, formulation, processing and the drug delivery, medical services of diagnostics. And it is appropriate today to focus on the national competitiveness on the themes of manufacturing competitiveness and the drug delivery. I believe manufacturing competitiveness is also one of the 14 priority research areas that is identified, and the Research Prioritisation Report highlights Ireland's development of a significant research capacity in related areas, and such as the biomedical research, the nanotechnology materials, and the photonics, and cites personalised medicine, companion diagnostic as among the main opportunities for commercialisation. In relation to the therapeutics, specifically the research prioritisation, the report stresses the importance of pre-manufacturing research, responding to industry needs, for example, the manufacture and the formulation of small molecules and the bioprocessing research, while drug delivery is seen as a potential growth area based on the development of innovative new systems. The stellar efforts of our research community have put Ireland on the international research map, and this academic performance mirrors the strengths of the commercial partnership that Ireland is forging with international counterparts. Thanks largely to the strategic support from the Science Foundation Ireland, ID Ireland, Enterprise Ireland and other agencies, Irish-based research now command a prominent place on the science global stage. Ireland has consolidated its position with the top 20 countries in the world for the quality of this scientific research, and we're pushing well above our weight in fields such as the immunology, the nanotechnology and material science. Positive results to date include the Ireland's scientific publication are now above the EU average, US, France, Germany and Spain. And Ireland is now ranked number 1 in the world in genetics, third in immunology, and secured a strong position as in a number of other key disciplines, the neurosciences and materials, etc. Ireland's performance in commercialisation of the research outputs is now compared to the US, EU regions in terms of the technology, licensing, the creating spin-outs, preparing invention disclosures and filing patents. Ireland's growth in the R&D performance by Enterprise Ireland client companies increased in the number of EI clients with significant 2 million, a meaningful 100,000 R&D spend. An IDA's investment portfolio has also transformed in recent years. In 2004, less than 10% of the investment portfolio was in R&D projects. Now approximately 60% investments are in R&D. In 2011, the Science Foundation Ireland recorded a 19% increase in research collaboration with industry and a 15% rise in the academic partnerships compared with the 2010 report. Recent years have consistently shown these types of upward trend year on year. As a structural level, the forthcoming extension of the SEFI remit to incorporate applied research is being provided for by the government and will further assist in exploring the areas of the strategic opportunities for Ireland, among them the pharmaceuticals. Some of the most significant investments through Science Foundation Ireland, which are supported so effectively by the industry, include the alimentary, the Pharmabotic Centre, the Solid State Pharmaceutical Cluster, the Irish Drug Delivery Network, and the Alimentary Glycoscience Research Cluster, and the Molecular Therapeutics for Cancer Research Strategic Research Cluster as well. There are also a number of individual researchers in this space whose work is currently being supported by industry, the SFI and other funding bodies. Recent wins for the IDA in Ireland in the life science sector, including the Warner Chilcot, the new biopharma manufacturing services and the R&D facility in Dundalk, Hollister Medical Technology Manufacturing expansion in Ballina, the establishment of the EMEA Shared Service Centre by Covidon, and the Eli Lilly, a Merck Sharp the Dome, and also the Allergan's announcement of the extension of its manufacturing facility in Westport. All this is very good news. To further enhance Ireland's attractiveness for life science investment, IDA has invested in IBR NEBRT, the National Institute for Bioprocessing Research, and the training with the aim of increasing investment in research and development by the pharmaceutical companies. It also has a remit to support the development of the existing bioprocess industry in Ireland and to attract additional bioprocessing companies by training highly skilled personnel for the bioprocessing industry, including the world-class research in the key areas of bioprocessing and providing critical mass of multi-purpose bioprocessing facilities. And the EI Technology Transfer Initiative, the 5-year programme with a budget of 30 million fund, is increasing the level of intellectual property, the transferring to industry from research in higher education institutions. And we will build on the initiative through the implementation of a national intellectual property protocol to improve the predictability in terms on which business can access IP created in our research institutions. And you can be assured that that there is huge recognition in the highest level of government that your industry is part of Ireland's capital infrastructure. Innovation will assist our recovery in the short term and to help ensure our competitiveness in the long term. We must strive to build an innovative enterprise-led economy that impacts directly on society, on the individuals and collective well-being. So our investment must support jobs creation and retention. But we also need to make sure that we can fill these jobs with highly qualified and skilled personnel. This is the key driver in the work of my department and the work of the other key departments of state as we seek to provide a better future for our young people and for society in general. So I'm delighted to hear this morning that the biopharma industry will be a major stakeholder in this process, and I wish today's event every success. Thank you.